How y'all doing today? My name's Ayn, and today's topic of discussion is going to actually be a question. And the question is, what is encouraging? What is encouraging? Well, let's talk about some of the qualities that would come to mind when you feel encouraged, uplifted by something that someone may have said, the embrace that you may have felt from something that was brought to you, something that moved you to push on, or maybe perhaps look past things that you only saw one particular type of way. What is encouraging? It's coming from like a loving attitude. It's coming from dealing with you the way that you need to be dealt with in that time. It's seeing eye to eye. It's uplifting. It's a connection. In one of my past videos, I mentioned if you fail, how would you want to be picked up? We're talking about if it was a minor fall, how would you want to be picked up? Would you want somebody to come over there and be standing over you? Yep. Hey man, yeah, you failed. Get up. Get up, man. Come on, we gotta go somewhere. Get up, get up. And you'd be looking up at this person as you're trying to regain composure. Is that the way that you would like to be lifted up to your feet? You hadn't even gotten a chance to process on whether you were really hurt or not, and the person is talking down to you. Is that the way that you would want to be uplifted or encouraged? Would you want them to come over there and give you a quick kick on the butt? Come on, get up, get up. You can get up. Would you come over there? Would you want them coming over there asking all type of questions? Are you all right? Huh? See, even on that tone and the way that they're asking, some of the questions that you may want to be asked, but it could be the tone, the empathy that's shown that really shows there's no empathy at all. You ain't hurt, are you? You look all right. Is your leg broke? Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Is that encouraging? Sounds like somebody talking down to you. In a literal sense and verbally talking down to you. So when I think of encouraging, I think of coming over, man, are you okay? Running to your aid. Hey, are you all right? Bending down to kind of see eye to eye with you. Instead of me just standing up. Do you need a hand? Ready to, and I know you can't see me because I'm too close up on the camera, but coming over and perhaps have their hands out to you, ready to embrace you. Do you need a hand? Maybe interlocking their arms under you. Do you need the hand stand up? Or even if they're just extending a hand to you, for you to grab their hand for them to lift you up. Them coming over to do whatever it is to pick you up. So when I think of encouraging, I think of meeting a person where they need to be met in that moment of time. Not coming with any snide comments, any sideways remark. Your job is to aim to inspire with motivation. That's your job. When you're encouraging, you're trying to, it's delicate. It's delicate. It's almost like brain surgery. I've never done that, but sounds delicate. It's like brain surgery. You're handling the situation with the utmost care and delicacy. That's what encouraging is. Encouraging is stopping what you're doing. It's not about aim. It's not about whoever you are. It's about who the person is that I'm dealing with. That's what's encouraging. What do they need at this time? Is it maybe some experience that I could draw from to maybe relate to them, to let them know, hey, you're not alone? I know a lot of times when I'm talking to people, that's the reason why I share a lot of experiences, because it's not that it's about Ayin. When I'm sharing an experience with the person, when I'm talking to them, I'm hoping that they see, man, you're not alone. I'm not trying to belittle your situation like, oh man, yeah, you get over it. Yeah, I went through the same thing. No, I'm talking to you from a standpoint, man, I know how you feel. I went through that, and man, and hoping that they see by the type of person that I am and how far I've, made it through, and just kind of see that I'm a living testament on, hey, well, I ain't here. He's talking to me from this standpoint of going through the same thing that I did. He's still standing. So I'll get through it. So that's how I'm talking to a person. And if it's something that I can't relate to, then I'm just, I'm all ears. That's what encouraging is to me. That's what encouraging is. It's forgetting the I told you so's, the trying to look down your nose at a person, trying to throw jabs, not being attentive, just kind of engaged in your own thing, or blotting out what they're telling you, and it just having to do with you. You're just going off on a tangent. You've taken all of the focus up off of them. I'm not talking about sharing a story or sharing some sort of experience with them. I'm just talking about as if it's nothing. I'm talking about taking an honest interest in others, encouraging, uplifting somebody. So think about that. Just like what I said about if someone was to fall, how would you go over if they fail? What would be your attitude? And for me, if I was to have a person come over me, man, you look all right, man, get on up. Or you just kind of making a show? I'm just like, you should have stayed standing wherever you were, because I don't need this. I don't need you over here telling me on what I need to do. So think about that when you're thinking about encouraging. Ask yourself, what is encouraging? What is encouraging to you? I can guarantee you, whatever you think encouraging is to you, others would think it's the same thing. Because that's the funny thing. People that think that dealing harshly with others, or just giving this tough love, or this so-called being real, this is the way to go. But it's funny, when they're thinking of themselves, they want that same tender care and understanding. One other example, I remember I had a family member that was going through breast cancer, and I remember talking to this close friend of mine at the time, and we were on the phone, and I'm like, man, this person has breast cancer. And, it was just, it wasn't that I was really a tour, but I was just like, man, I couldn't get it out. And I was confiding in this person. You know what this person said to me? They said, well, at least it's just one less breast to worry about. I didn't even, I was just like, what? Now, the same person that often touted how real they were, and, oh, I'm the realest person you got in your life. The reason why I tell you things like this, nobody else is going to tell you these things like how I tell you. This is the same person that one less breast to worry about, which I didn't find funny at all. I was just kind of, I don't even really remember. I'm just like, I think I questioned them to the point of, really, that's what you said? And they still, chuckled. They thought it was funny. Later on, they were talking about a family member with an ailment. We were on the phone, and you could tell that he was really, really bothered by it. And it was just like, man, they're going through X, Y, Z. And my reply to them was, oh, man, it'll work out. They'll pull through it. And then I went on talking. Because this person is normally not like that soft type to be like relaying feelings and emotions. I'm like, man, they'll pull on through. So I kept the conversation moving. This same person that was real, the realest person in my life, you know what they came back and said? They came back and said, man, you a cold dog. And I'm like, cold? What? Man, you didn't say anything else. You just kept the conversation moving. I was like, what? I said that they would pull through it. I mean, we shouldn't have been talking, had the tone and everything. No, man, you cold. You just kept on talking. So my point in saying that is, with this person, it was just so real. They were the realest person in my life. Even though this was your advice when you're talking to others and having this sentiment of coming off harsh, cracking jokes when jokes weren't necessary, or just kind of having these vile comments, when it came down to wanting empathy, or wanting to be listened to, or have a shoulder to cry on, you wanted the same encouragement, the same uplifting that any one of us would have wanted. So keep that in mind when you're talking to people. That's why I just wanted to stop and share this video. What was that? I just wanted to stop and share this video. Till next time, avoid being discouraged. Stay encouraged. My name's Ayin, and you have a good one.